Welcome back for some more Elden Ring. 100% guide made easy for everybody, part 14. Today, it's probably going to get a little wild. I'll be honest, I've taken about a week break from the game at this point, so we shall see how it goes. I've got a couple things to wrap up. I'm going to grab a legendary armament from here, if you haven't already. Boss fight. Pre-Radon, or post-Radon. And then we're going to go to a dungeon here to get a legendary Ash summon. Same with here, a legendary Ash summon. And here, another legendary Ash summon. And I believe I had one more marked. Here. Legendary armament. And then we shall probably tackle either the fire giant or move onward towards Melania. We shall see. We shall see. Melania is going to be interesting, to say the least, with all the different nerfs and buffs they've had recently with patches and stuff, so we'll see how it goes, but we'll make it as easy as possible. Anyway, onward. What do we got here? Okay. Felly. Okay. Oops. There we go. Legendary armament. Get that out of the way. Spooky, spooky. I think we have enough keys. I messed that up. Thanks, Firebomb. Bruh. Perish, skeleton. Whoa. Frame drop. PS5, by the way. Sheesh. I need to fix that. Well, hello there. Meet Nefeli Lu, a warrior. She's coming for you. Nice. All I need to do is hit it once. Legendary Ash Summon. Okay, now that one's done. Let's go here. Now, there's many ways to get... I say many ways. Technically, two, I guess. But you're supposed to go all the way down here and come up right all the way down. That takes too long. And you can do this super early on if you want, from this direction as well. Let's get daytime here. Let's go noon. Praise the sun. Right. Oh, I messed that up. Alright, I messed it up again. Like I said, it's been about a week or plus. Just give me a moment. Come on now. Sacrificial twig. I'll take it. Alright, so from here, what you're gonna want to do, jump up here. And then obviously you're gonna want to jump to that bottom tombstone sticking out of the wall here. There's like a little barrier, so you kind of gotta go around it. And then once you get here, just jump on up. Boom, bada bing. There we go. Alright, this should be interesting. Come on now. Way too late. Come on, fake Smo. You can make it. I believe in you. Give him a chance. Let him get unstuck here. Come on, I'm over here. What is even going on? Easiest ever? Flame of the Fell God, legendary incantation. As you can see, it's not very good, but it has its uses. Just like everything else. Alright. That's out of the way. What else do we have over here? This one up here, right. There's actually a few things that we can do up here. Some of them are optional, but might as well since we're going in that direction. Now these ruins here, again, now that we're here, later on when we're doing the whole cleanup of all the I was gonna say realms, all the areas per se. This right here is where this is one of the camouflaged enemies like discussed in a previous episode. This enemy here in the corner. It's not what it looks like. I'll show you. Nice. But as all camouflage enemies, they all drop a level 2, which is very useful for respecking if you want to change to like a magic build, strength build, whatever, etc. Anyway. Grab it on the way, get it later, it's up to you. Maybe you got it beforehand. They're pretty spooky when you come across them. I'm sure everyone came across the one in them graves. It's pretty good. Okay. I believe it has to be noon or night. Correct me if I'm wrong, of course, but I remember coming here in the morning time and it didn't work. Keep pressing the wrong button here. Fortunately, way too easy. Now that is optional. It's not needed for the platinum or the 100%, but it's pretty good. It's definitely worth grabbing, and you get a nice little chunk of souls there too. So runes. I will forever say souls. If you want to roll like a goat, there's an Ash War that lets you do so. Not just like a goat, a lightning goat. Gravelstone farm here. Optional incantation, Dreambolt Blessing. Really good actually. So definitely worth grabbing. Right, can't see me. This right here, this boss fight, gives you a really nice weapon. Really nice weapon. They recently nerfed it, so I was, you know, it's kind of upsetting, but still pretty good. Oops. Black Knife. Legendary weapon. It's very good. But the Blade of Death weapon skill, rather, it now puts like a white bar on the enemy's HP number, like the health bar. And yeah, and in order to do like massive damage again, which you can't because they nerfed the damage, it seems like. Anyway, it'll put a white bar again after the white bar disappears. It's just, you know, it's kind of stupid. Before you could just do endless, like you could, every time you hit them with it, you did damage with it. But now it's like only a dot, like a little bit of damage and then a dot, plus the weight bar. It's, I don't know, it's kind of a shame, but still good. But still, I don't know. Nerfed it for PvP reasons, I believe, which is kind of, yeah, it's understandable, but a shame. It's hard for me to argue against PvP stuff because I do PvP, and I can see how annoying it could be or the implications. Because it's like a homing missile pretty much. It's got really good tracking. What was Bloodhound again? 1817. I need one more in strength. I can take this off. Four 4.6, 4.4, 6 points. Let's go to Hoslo. Lewis? No, let's definitely go with a different helmet here. Could go with eccentric. Might be time to change the chest piece. Let's see. Heavy. Hoslo. How heavy can we go? Can wear the helmet. Can wear scale. Alright, just roll with this. Okay. Now, be careful. I had a feeling you were gonna jump at me. You love to see it. Iframes, baby. I was gonna say, I don't remember a hidden wall there. Dragon Crest Shield Talisman +1. Reduces physical damage negation. It's pretty good. Whoa. Back down we go. Uh-oh. We're good. We should have enough defense for this area. Oof. Could have been bad. There's a specific reason why we wanted to change armor here. Okay, now what you're gonna want to do. Grab everything in the room and run back to the light at the beginning where you killed like the 5 imps that ambushed you when you fell through the floor. Just go ahead and grab. You don't have to grab everything, but if you want, you don't have to come back. There you go. Nice, we got a drop from it too. I'll take it. Cool. Go Nepheli! Damn it. There goes my buff anyway. Wait, where'd she go? Oh. She's fighting something at the door. If that ever happens, just try to run all the way to the, like, as far away from the door as you can. Pretty much. Legendary Ash Summon. Not too bad either. Not the best, but it's not too bad. You could put like a flower marker there if you wanted to like mark the gravel stone. Okay. Put this out of the way, we'll go to this one here. It's an optional bit here we can do as well, might as well get it out of the way. Once again. This you don't have to do, but it's an optional Great Worm fight here. If you notice that little shiny, go up here. Ancient Dragon Smithing Stone. And if you go like somewhere around here, I believe it is, yeah. Shouldn't be able to hit you. I'll have to retest it here though. I did have a spot before, but I haven't done it in a while. There you go. I think it's safe to say that spot still works. Yep. The more dangerous of foes. The demon squid. I spam, you jump. I see how it is, yeah. I'll change directions, how about that? Two keys. Rip Dragon. What are the stats needed for the blasphemous again? Let's see. Well, I'm gonna be changing anyway, because I don't want intelligence at that point. But it's 22, 15, 21. I could get it now, but I don't want the intelligence when I do. So let's go bigger. I don't think that's enough. 87,000. Some red jellies. And you'll see there's a couple paths you can take here. Give me your short bow. That was a lucky drop. I'll take it. Does look like a perfect little hideaway. Okay. Let's go backwards for a second here. This path to the left. Yeah, that's what I thought. Ambush. Bad camera angle ambush. Whew. Freezing grease. I was gonna say, I don't remember any other. There's so many online signs nowadays. A lot of trolls. Okay. Now before you go down here, come over here. Sit. Keep thinking we're using Bloodfang here. Bloodhound. Damn it. For some reason it swiped instead of using my weapon art. I said weapon art, that's funny. You know what I'm saying? Weapon skill. Alright. Long half axe. An arc. Spear flame arrows. Now. What's up, Jellies? Just coming through. Just chill. No need to get angry. Come on. We can be friends. Oh no. I don't think they like that idea. I didn't tell you to chase me. It's all your fault as well. Oops. That would be a legendary armament as well. Okay. Now, before we go any further, especially with the fire giant and onward, you want to make sure, I know we did it last episode, but make sure for sure that you've talked to the Noble Gold Mask and Scribe Corn as much as possible if you want to proceed with their quest line, etc. And let me see here. Selton's, right? Yep. Okay. Now, we have options. We have options. I think we're going to proceed with the Hildig Treat, Prayer Room, and Millicent's questline a little bit here. Let's again double check, make sure you've...
Something I must return to Melania. The will that was once her own. The dignity. The sense of self. That allowed her to resist the call of the Scarlet Rot. There is something I must... The will that was the dignity.
Okay. I know we've grabbed the seedbed curses here. And I'm pretty sure we've got Clean Knight Finlay. Yep. So, we're gonna do just cruise at this point. You can just drop down this, you don't have to use the ladder, but up to you. I believe this guardian is a putrid guardian, so rot might not work. Let me just double check. Yep. It's ice and black flame, and or use your sword of night and flame. I recommend just fighting it in here. Just use the room to your advantage. Because if you go in the doorway, it'll just start spamming this spell here. Which I guess it just spams it anyway. It goes down quick enough. Self another Lord's Rune. Run out here real fast. What's up, guys? Grab this. While your twig's still activated, grab this. Just let them kill you if you really want, but grab this here too. Alright. For this next part coming up, I recommend you attach at least a dagger with quick step. You can have something with bloodhound step if you want to get super fancy or more efficient, rather. Rotten crystal sword. Again, that's optional, but it's worth grabbing, in my opinion. See, now Bloodhound Step would have saved us here, very, very much so, but it is what it is. Quick Step's a little bit too slow, in my opinion, for this, for most of the enemies. Still good for, like, water and, heavy water and stuff, but that's about it. Mate. Oops. I rolled, which I shouldn't have. Mistake. Get a little sneak peek if you look down there at something that's to come, yes. Pretty cool. Okay. Now, depending on your build, this part can be very annoying. And or impossible. And or super rage-inducing. So, I highly recommend to at least just get Rotten Breath. I mean, not Rotten Breath, Ice Breath and or Black Flame. And you'll be good to go. I kind of got messed up there. It hit me, but that's what it is. You want to make it back to this branch. Get up here. Stand right about here. You can just run into the water till it vibrates and run back. You'll never get hit by that thing. I made the mistake in going for the item now, but this is what it is. I'm gonna hit him with an ice. Easiest way, in my opinion, is just Black Flame. But golden seed. Boom. And then, if you've progressed Millicent's questline till this point, you should have two different options here. You can be summoned to challenge Millicent, or be summoned to assist Millicent. Two different talismans, one for each victory, etc. This one, I believe, rewards you with Millicent's prosthesis, which is you can also get during the quest line. If you kill her, she'll drop it anywhere that you can actually find her, where you can attack. It's pretty much everywhere. And this one you get the upgraded version of... I thought we had it already, but the rotten winged insignia seal, talisman, whatever it's called, which improves it. You get more attack the more you attack, the more you successfully attack, the more your physical attack increases. Try to get all the sisters kinda on her if you can. Damn, nice shot. Nice. I was gonna say that's gonna hurt a lot. Yeah. Oh, she got me. GG's. Come on, Millicent, finish her up. Come on. Nice. I don't think that's gonna count though. Oh, it did. GG's, GG's. Millicent's the MVP as always. You go, girl. Nice. There's the rotten winged sword insignia. The rotten one's the greater. The other one's just called the winged sword insignia. The lower version. And then, of course, now the sad part. Just like every NPC, unfortunately, almost.
Oh. Hello. Thank you for lending your hand. Without your help, I could not have defeated that quartet. I feel as if I've been in your debt from beginning to end. Thank you. With your help, I was able to live as my own person, if only in passing. But this is where things end. I paused to even tell you, but I took out the needle myself. Tell whoever put you up to this that if I am to flower into something other than myself, I would rather rot into nothingness as I am. Please, let me pass alone. The scarlet rot writhes now, worse than ever. Soon, I won't be more than a mound of flesh, curse-laden. Untouchable. I wouldn't want such a thing to bring you harm.
What you gonna do? Quit out, come back in, and or go to the bonfire and come back? Grace point. Rip to our girl, man. An allied gold needle. sucks. Ripskis. Now we're gonna do a bunch of collecting here up until the grace point, but we're not gonna do the fight. We're not gonna do Melania just yet. But we're gonna make sure everything's collected up until, so we don't have to do it later. Now that we're here. And then we're gonna go do the fire giant, I think. The giant at the top of the mountain of giants. You can see that item there. But there's a legendary talisman close by. Now you can like run and like diagonally jump to that branch and get back up there if you want to get back up. And what you want to do is come over here. I recommend using the black knife armor for this point. A little bit quieter. Yeah, long story short, you're going to want to hit these guys. Or just make a quick go for it. Dragon Crest, Great Shield Talisman, very, very good talisman. Enormously boosts physical damage negation. And you can use the small one along with it as well. Pretty handy. This elevator will lead you back up to the beginning area, where it just makes it, it's like an easier jump, or it kind of shows you the location to make the easy jump to a certain ancient dragon smithing stone, etc. The Scarlet Bloom right here is very important lore for the boss coming up. Down there. Which again, we're not going to do just yet. But you can if you want. If you think you are ready. Oh no. Like I said, it's been about a week since I played, maybe even longer. Bear with me. Yeah, this is where it gets insane. This chest piece will help you a lot, unless you use the incantation or it's like soft cotton or something. But some good ghost glove words to grab out here. That's the 7. Oof. Oof. That's an 8. 7. Uh-oh. Yep. Oh, goodness. That's the ball bearing for the 7s, 8, and 9s. And then right there is a 9 as well, I believe. Yes. It's dangerous. Very dangerous. We could even do this, I guess. Where is it? Items are more important. Make sure you have your twig activated when you do that, of course. Free teleport back. Busted. So these knights here with the shields are going to be very annoying to farm, most likely. They have a pretty low drop rate. But there's ways to make that better, of course. Use the Silver Scarab. Use these Silver Pick with Foul Foots, or raise your Arcane, Item Discovery, etc. Anyway, you want one of their shields for the last boss. It'll help you immensely, I promise. Nice. Did not get lucky, unfortunately. Oh, great sword. Oh, we still have the twig activated. Let's see if we can make it to the water. Nice. We may have just lost the twig. Yep. What a troll game. That's alright. Immortalized. Troll. I'll farm those guys off stream or something like that for the shield. Okay. Now. What we got here? We have not upgraded it. And then let's check bolts. We did buy those. Okay.
I took you've no man to lay out your arm.
First things first, upgrade the blast. And oops. Somber 1 needed. Okay. Oops.
That no matter.
Okay. There's many ways. We're doing this for a reason. There's many ways to make this boss like super easy. This is definitely one of them.
Back already, no matter.
Back already. So we haven't picked it up yet. Or oh, I did pick it up. Okay. Let's seppuku on this S-Dock. Play crossbow on the left hand. Where'd that S-Dock go? There it is. Take that off just so we know that we're going to be using something else. Change to a low required helmet. Will not help us, so let's go back to Celis. Go with a different helmet though. I don't like that one with that. That looks alright. Take the Staff of Loss off for now. Put our seal there. Good. Okay. When I go down here. Okay, if you go like right, yeah, it should walk off. Somewhere around here. There we go. Different ways to tackle this up here, but do what you wish. That's what we're here for. There's Sting Tally. Raises attack power of arrows and bolts. And we are ready. At this point, make sure you've talked to Alexander after the magma worm. Make sure you've received the jar, exhausted his dialogue, etc. And we can head on up. Oh, hello there. Meme. An absolute meme. It's right here, isn't it? Anyway. So, the reason why we made a blood seppuku S-stock, and we've got the pulley crossbow, is because the pulley crossbow shoots 3 bolts at once. It's pretty OP. And the blood S-stock, when we use seppuku and switch to the crossbow, our normal bolts will be blood bolts as well, so we don't have to use our actual blood bolts. And it's like a little bit more strong. And then when you run out, if you don't want to rebuff, or if you don't have the time to rebuff, it's not safe to rebuff, then just use your blood bolts, etc. And then we've got our Rotten Breath and our Talisman on our right hand, since he is susceptible to Rotten. Scarlet Rot. And then Dragon Ice, of course, Black Flame. Use what you wish. This is what we're going to be using. Let's have a go. Again, you don't have to summon in this game. You don't, just like previous Dark Souls and whatnot. You like had to summon, like say like Solaire. You had to live the fight to progress into his next spot. This one, thankfully, you don't have to do so. So you don't have to summon them. They don't have to live. But I recommend just giving it a shot. It adds to it a little bit, in my opinion, anyway. Oh no, nice hit. I'll take it. Nice hit again. I'll take it. I deserved it. It's like, you want to summon the Felly? I don't think so. Go ahead and activate this. Pull this back out. Get our health buff. Now you can put the range one on as well if you want to like sit back a little bit farther. Range talisman, that is. Try to hit the eyeball if you can. It's his weak spot. But it's like exploit spot is under his legs. His crotch region. Pretty much. Nice. GG's, Alexander. There you go. Many ways to make that fight super easy. Even if you're just using melee, like I said, just stay at his legs. Easy peas. That'll be in that fight. Now, at this point, what we've done throughout the playthrough, long story short, if you've done the Frenzied Flame prescription, anyway, if you've been here and you've seen the three fingers, like we have in this playthrough, and you want to go for all endings, etc., you will get a certain cutscene here if you don't go see Melania first and kill Melania first for a certain item to then reverse said curse from the three fingers so you can get another cutscene here. And, well, at this point you're kind of screwed because, long story short, you got to see the cutscene to get to the area where you have to use said item. So long story short, I'm sure I've mentioned it in a previous episode. I know I did, for a fact anyway. You're locked into seeing a certain cutscene at this point if you took the Frenzied Flame at this point. Long story short. But you're not locked into the ending per se for good. There's a way to reverse it. And that's killing Melania first, getting the item, and then when we get to this area over here, which is what we get after this cutscene, we will, there's going to be a secret area to use said item to reverse the effects so you can pick other endings if you wish. But it also cancels that ending and that trophy / achievement, so don't do it till the very end. You'll see. We'll explain it better as we go. It's hard to explain, kind of. But at this point, make sure it's when you defeat the boss of this area over here. The next area is when everything in the capital of the royal capital will be messable at that point, unless it's underground. Anything up above will be missable. Long story short. And if you haven't done Corrin and Gold Mask questline, where are they? Over here. If you haven't done their questline and talked to them at this point up here, after the boss fight up here, you know that you're gonna no longer be able to, because their questline resolves into the next area. Anyway, long story short, do what you got to do in the capital. I highly recommend you do it now, or at least before the boss of this next area coming up. Okay. This cutscene we're gonna get is the cutscene you get if you took or talked to the three fingers, long story short. Torrent, chill. Thank you. Crucible of the Flame of the Giants. Listen to the sounds of flame. It'll say talk to Melina if you haven't done the three fingers. Alright, here we go. Enjoy. Welcome to Farum Azula. Crumbling Farum Azula. It was a close one. These enemies drop really nice weapons for strength builds. The curved swords, the dual wield moveset for the curved swords, very nice. Probably easier just let them kill you once you get that. There we go. Now before we do the main boss, we'll be coming back for certain enemies, etc. to wrap up the area. This right here will be one of them you're about to see. Hello again. Sadly, an optional boss fight, but meh. Calm down. Calm your cheeks. Okay, calm down. Just calm down. Okay, get out of my way, please. Thank you. That's kind of rude. That's kind of rude as well, right after I heal. I mean, you guys weren't invited, but no worries, come along. See if we can make it up this. Should be able to. Later, nerds. Nefeli Lou, I choose you. Sorry, cringe, but seen a lot of Pokemon memes as of late with Ash summons. Pretty funny. That's what we're here for. She got taken out pretty quick by that death mist. How many twigs do we have? 2? Yeah. We'll just do the run. I usually just say F it and use our memory of grace to travel back. 28,000 is pretty much nothing. But might as well just run it. Grab this item up here while we're here. I thought there was an item up there. Just death, apparently. Weird. Thought it was like a rune. Save this spot for lady. This boss coming up. It's pretty funny. Okay, so for what you're gonna want to do for this one, get rid of the staff loss for now. Just put on any bow that you can equip and use like efficiently. Whichever one you want to go with, doesn't really matter. I'm gonna go with the pulley bow, I think. Yeah, let's go with the pulley bow just in case for a little bit of range. And you're gonna want your Saint Trina's arrows. Now if you don't have enough of them and you want like more, next episode I shall show you exactly where to get the recipe to go and make them and grab them yourself. But an easy way to get some St. Trina arrows, I'll just do a quick little refresh. This nomadic merchant in Fort Height should sell you some. I believe that's where we got the 10 we have now. Let me see. Let me see.
Oh, nice.
Yep, we bought the ones from this guy. And then, I guess I'll just show you this episode anyway, since we're going there. Made Academy Gate.
spinner. How can I?
Go ahead and pretty much buy everything from this guy. But of course, the St. Trina's arrows. And this one here. So you can make them yourself.
Have a safe.
Have a safe journey.
Okay. Have a safe.
Thank you. And then now, of course, you can make them as well. Just in case. These Spanish knights can be a little bit, not a little bit, they can be pretty mean. Just take our helmet off for now. Bad start to this one. Let's see, what helmet should we put on? Heavy. Page hood. Blood-soaked mask. Why not? Tale of House Hoslow is told in blood. Alright. First things first. Go ahead and summon your Nepheli if you wish. Now that's one way to take care of them. If you want to fight both at the same time, kinda roughly. And just keep backing up with your own Black Flame, your own weapon arts. Nice. Alright, so now with your sleep arrows, you can do this from the start, of course. Short bow is nice. I like the short bows a little bit more for this personally, actually, because you can like get them off really quick. But yeah, look at how easy that sleep arrow is. Make you to fight them one at one, kind of makes it a hell of a lot easier. We will be coming back, of course, to the area, do the general cleanup of all the items in a later episode, but it's all optional at this point, of course. Quite a lot of it is, anyway. Keys. Now, before you come up here, make sure you've done Alexander's quest line. Otherwise, there's gonna be a distraction in your way, per se. And of course, you won't have access to Alexander's quest bit. But Lord's Rune. I wish there was a trophy for collecting all of them. If you jump down there and go to the left, there's going to be a dragon spawn as well. That dragon at the beginning, which you said will come back to you, you fight it at different locations. And that's one of the locations there. And if you don't have Alexander's quest line, it'll be up here as well. He took care of that.
Ah, I see you finally made it here yourself. The city hanging in the air is slowly crumbling. What an incredible place we find ourselves. But that aside, you're certainly a force to be reckoned with, eh? I doubt there's a single soul who could have handled that giant other than you. It was practically a god. Of course, I count myself, the great Alexander, among the many. Which means I've but one thing to ask of you. Would you kindly undertake my ordeal? Come and tell me when you're ready. I've been longing to fight a warrior as accomplished as you.
Say your final goodbyes.
You are ready then, I take it? Then let us begin.
I am the great Jar warrior, Iron Fist Alexander. Lend me strength, O warriors within. Let us become one champion together.
My thanks. I knew you were the stuff of champions. It was a marvelous battle. I implore you, take what I bequeath from inside me. All vessels are destined to one day break. But the great Alexander lived as a warrior to his last.
Rip, my friend. And there you go. The Shard of Alexandria, which is most likely, if I like to think of, the best one in the game. Greatly boosts attack power of skills. It's very nice. We're definitely equipping at the moment. And then you've got a key item to progress the quest line a little bit further as well. Fun fact, it was broken upon release. They had to patch it in. you got this item, but you had nowhere to bring it. They didn't even have the NPC in the game or anything. Anyway, let's go up here and grab this. There's a cookbook up here, and then we shall travel back, and that'll be it for this episode. Once again, I appreciate you tuning in and joining along. Hope you guys are having fun. Hope you guys are enjoying the game and your playthrough's going swell, whichever weapons and armor sets and whatever you're using. If you're just following the path, you're using the exact build, whichever way is fine, of course, as always. As long as you're enjoying it and having fun and you're not missing anything along the way, it's always good, right? Good fun. Grab that cookbook there. Make sure your your twigs is still activated if you want to jump off, etc. And that'll be it. Next episode, there's going to be a very highly missable item, legendary, etc. So make sure you stay tuned in next episode there if you don't want to miss that. And yeah, we'll go from there. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you. I'll see you next time. Stay tarnished. Stay safe. Peace.